It's the NFL on EA Sports, where London will play host to a different kind of football. It's the River Hogs and the Monarchs, and it's coming up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewer up here in the booth. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders. And
A lot of people had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. Darius Davis to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. This is ahead for about 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Well, these guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it, the players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
He picks up 15 on the play, and it sets up 1st down.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
Pickett will look to throw. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pickett to throw. Got a man, it's Drake London. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The River Hogs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the River Hogs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. Leading them out, the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
Drake entered the league as a top 5 pick because he checks a lot of boxes. Just the way you want him. Tall, athletic, great arm. 1 year at North Carolina, put on an absolute show. And yeah, his 2nd year as a starter took a little bit of a beating. And
on him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains, that's exactly how you're looking to start.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Gobbled up on the right side. That's a... Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Made out a throw on 3rd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on the punt. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, around to Robinson. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Another carry for Robinson. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw, Pickett. Hauled in by Waddle. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought to a halt by Brian Cook. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. A toss now to Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Now here's Pickett. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Robinson. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Look, Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Bertolet able to knock it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Patterson running to the left. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Throwing is May. Finds his target, Patterson. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. This is Patterson on the give. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Here's the pistol snap to May. He's on the move. He'll step up, and there he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Going play action, May. Throwing this back in the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes out to the left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll give him a 1st down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a 1st down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now it's a bootleg for him. Caught by his back. And he's short of the first. Wild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Escapes the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Monarchs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Drake made the touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Pickett. He's on the move. Now he takes it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a 1st down.
Well, I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Tight end going in motion here. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flat. Here's Pickett. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Azeez Al-Shire that time on the tackle. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Robinson up the middle. Open space inside the 40. And he's down all the way to the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give him a first down. They send him left out of the slot. Here's a give on the jet sweep. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. From the 28. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on 4th and short inside of field goal range.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. An option give to Robinson. Escapes a defender. And he runs this down to around the 12-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Design bootleg here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a first. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Oh, surprise give to the receiver near the goal line. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Robinson. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Pickett set to pass. Flushed out, and they take this in for the score. The River Hogs grow their lead just before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the River Hogs make it a 10-point ball game. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Center return, Nyheim Hines. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. May on 1st and 10. Able to hit Patterson, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Ball at the 33 for first down. May now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Taken off with it again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Monarchs cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hill now to return it. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The River Hogs and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. To throw is Pickett. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Pickett will look to throw. He's on the move. He takes it himself. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 8. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Oh, he's going to run for it! And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Throwing it just before halftime. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. So it's halftime, and the visiting River Hogs have played themselves to a lead thus far. Now it's back across the Atlantic to our studios in sunny Orlando, Florida. Let's hear from Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. was a former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson, who was tough to stop in that first half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. On the return, here's Hines. He's stopped on the return at the 27. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. But let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And they'll have 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
A give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Made a throw it. Brought in by Ayuk.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Monarchs out for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the quick slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're set up at the 35 now. A give left side. Here's Robinson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Monarchs and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. 3rd and 4 coming up now. May looking to throw. That's caught for the first. A lot of grass ahead. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. And we have to pause here for an injured player. Ooh, it's Brandon Ayuk who looks to be in some pain as they tend to him. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Slot receiver headed left. On play action, here's May. Vacates quickly left side. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
And they bring him to a stop, but this run gets him into the red zone down to the 15. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's on the move. He's running for it. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Patterson dodges the tackle, and he's in. Touchdown! The Monarchs find the end zone for 6. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And they'll take the lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Hill now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Pickett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running left is Robinson. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. He's going deep. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Got a man. It's Thomas. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Can't cover better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air. It's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air yet again, May. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The River Hogs bringing out their punter. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. And this one hits first to the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
How many times we see these coaches after games sit there at the press conference, they pull out the stat sheet, and when they do, they look for some anomalies. And today, well, this head coach is going to be very proud of a defensive effort, getting after the quarterback 6 different times. 6 sacks, and they've had a heyday in the backfield.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Pickett set to pass. On target to Waddle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Going right side, Robinson with it. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
He finds Fant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 16. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
And he'll turn this into a solid gain down to the 14. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. It's a design boot. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
On the return, here's Gibson. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense ready to get going again now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. This is Patterson on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8. May now from the gun. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Here comes their offense out again. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. 1st down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He's taking a shot towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pickett to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. From the left hash, this will be from 50. It's far enough, but does not get the redirect off the upright. It's no good. And their lead will remain unchanged in the fourth.
Kate, they had a chance to take a field goal out of the picture, and I don't know how I can quantify this other than hope. Now you've provided hope for that opponent because they know just get themselves into range and they can take care of business on their end.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Patterson trying this straight ahead. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's May. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. On the handoff, Patterson. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 39. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. To the sideline and intercept it. No, it's incomplete. He had the pick, just couldn't hang on, though. And this drive lives on to see 3rd down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff for Patterson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. Right back to Patterson now. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Once again, Patterson. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. Matt Prater on now as we see how he handles this moment. A 27-yard look here.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Now Prater on to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. This return makes it up to the 25. The River Hogs back out on offense. They're running back, headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. That's completed right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Monarchs as we say cheerio from London.